They struck when the world was silent. No gunshots. No warnings.
Just the roar of an engine and the sound of steel meeting concrete.
Over 8 brutal months, a mysterious gang left over £4 million in damage across the Midlands.
Shattered shops.
Gutted banks. Entire neighborhoods frozen in fear. They didn't wear disguises. They didn't bother hiding. Because they believed, no one could catch a ghost. This is the story of the Highway Ghosts, the most unpredictable ram raid crew the Midlands has ever seen. And how their silence was finally broken.
It started like a flicker in the dark. A village convenience store in Staffordshire, destroyed before sunrise.
CCTV captured it.
2:41 a.m. A black Jeep slams through the front like a wrecking ball.
3 masked men flood in, swift, silent, surgical. They rip out the ATM, smash the CCTV box, and vanish in under 90 seconds. Police arrived to smoke and debris.
No suspects.
No clues.
Just one thing, a message spray-painted on the wall.
Try and follow. The Midlands had just met its new nightmare. Over the next few weeks, the whispers became roars. From Derby to Wolverhampton, the hits kept coming.
A betting shop torn apart in seconds. A small bank branch emptied.
An electronics store gutted for high-end tech.
And every time, a different stolen 4x4.
A new cloned license plate. The same chilling signature, try and follow. Investigators couldn't find a pattern. The crew didn't hit for money alone. They hit for shock. For power.
For the thrill.
And then came the most disturbing hit of all. February 14th, 3:08 a.m. A family-run pharmacy in Leicester, owned by 63-year-old Rani Patel for over 3 decades, was destroyed. She had just restocked insulin, heart meds, and epilepsy treatments the day before. When the gang smashed in, they took the cash, but also crushed the medicine storage units, wiping out £100,000 worth of critical supplies. Rani stood in the rubble that morning, clutching a ruined photo of her late husband, whispering, "They didn't just rob me. They robbed my purpose." That's when the case changed. It wasn't just about property damage anymore. It was about people. The gang called themselves the Highway Ghosts. For men, each with a past they tried to bury. A Mason Crowley, a former stunt driver turned drifter. Too smart. Too angry. A Luther Briggs, ex-military, dishonorably discharged. A tactician with nothing to lose. A Tariq Mason, an ex-IT consultant turned hacker for hire. He jammed trackers and hacked CCTV.
A Jackson Reed, just 21.
No record. No history.
Just a kid who wanted to belong.
Together, they were more than criminals. They were a system. Cold. Calculated.
Cruel. The case landed on the desk of Detective Elise Monroe, head of the Midlands Serious Crimes Unit.
Monroe wasn't just chasing thieves. She was chasing shadows. And she knew.
Ghosts don't vanish.
They get sloppy. Operation Phantom Net was born. The plan?
Plant hidden trackers in vulnerable ATMs. Follow black market resale of high-end tech.
Tap into stolen car networks. And trace the phrase try and follow. Weeks passed. Then, finally, a ping. A tracker went live. The team scrambled into action. April 23rd.
Nottingham.
A local supermarket was next on the Ghosts hit list. Unbeknownst to them, Monroe's team had wired the building, rigged the nearby area with surveillance, and flooded the outskirts with unmarked vehicles.
3:19 a.m.
A silver Land Cruiser appears. Engine revs.
Glass shatters. The crew moves like clockwork, until the back exit slams shut.
Floodlights flare. Shouts echo.
A voice on a megaphone. Highway Ghosts. It's over. Crowley fights.
Briggs runs. Tariq crashes into a wall of officers.
Jackson.
He freezes.
Hands up. tears streaming down his face.
It was over. The trial was swift.
The evidence,
Overwhelming. They were tied to 21 raids across 5 counties. £1.2 million stolen. £3 million in damage. Dozens of businesses lost. 2 never reopened. Rani Patel sat in the courtroom every day. When the verdict was read, guilty on all counts, she simply whispered, "Thank you." Crowley and Briggs, 10 years each.
Tariq, 8 years. Jackson,
Given 3 years in a youth offender institution, and a chance to rebuild. Detective Monroe closed the file with 6 words.
no ghost stays hidden forever.
The story of the highway ghosts is a warning. That crime, no matter how precise, how planned,
Always leaves a crack.
and someone is always watching.